It's really a very simple idea. And my first doubts about it were, does it do enough on brand? It's very activating, it's very simple, does it do enough on brand? But then came the live presentation today, and they presented it so well, so convincing, so confident, really dragged us into the story. And you start to see that, yeah, it can do a lot for brands.
Very smart, very logical media plan, but within that there was also space for this really big story, and I thought the story that they were telling was very charming.
I think they used 10 slides. They could have used half a page. They could have used one sentence. It's so blatantly simple. And that works. I mean, I know it's the media category, but we've seen a lot of entries going, yes, we can do this there in this medium and this, and all that is important. But you want to bring it all together in one simple idea, and they did that superbly well.
There was loads of really interesting insights, ideas, and real sort of great little nuggets in there that even if it's not sort of something that we're going to be taking forward as a complete package, there's loads of little bits in there that'll strengthen the work of Peter McVerry Trust.
The Cyber winner was fantastic. It was my absolute favourite, so I'm delighted that it won. They really tapped into a moment where there is space to convey messaging to people, where you'd be receptive to it. In terms of brand partnerships also, it's not just a benefit for the charity, but for Halo as well. And I think there's a real, kind of modern feeling to that.
It may be technology driven, but it's human at first. Home safe, safe home. It talks to a need state that whether you're digital native or technologically challenged, you understand the need state because you're a human, and you build on that with technology, you build on that with platforms and with possibilities, but it starts from something that we can all recognize.
At Google, we always say put the user first and good things will happen. They'd really understood how people are going to be using media, using technology, and thinking of the brand in the moments that matter to them.
The scripts were well thought out. People had really put a lot of effort into understanding the brief, but also understanding what the issue is and how to bring that issue to an audience in a cinema and to make people really think about what homelessness means, what Peter McVerry Trust do, and also how to generate donations and change the core donation cohort, if you like, of the people who support the Peter McVerry Trust.
It was a real eye-opener, and it was fantastic to be able to choose from so many great entries.
There was a lot of very different insights, a lot of very different treatments, but with each one we felt that there was maybe a little something that would have had to have been changed or worked on, or there might have been a small concern, whereas the winning entry actually was head and shoulders above the others. It engages the target audience of 18 to 34-year-olds, and it does it in a very positive way, which is something we really wanted to get across from the brief.
It was the insight behind what the guys had picked up with the keys that made it feel like a much bigger idea and something that people could really relate to.
The campaignability of the concept, the fact that the charity, that Peter McVerry Trust, were able to take elements of the TV script and turn it into other executions that they could use across other media platforms that would give them ownership of the concept in the end, and something that is very much Peter McVerry Trust as opposed to being generically about homelessness in Ireland.
There have been great ideas, but many of them were one-off. This one gives him something ownable that he can work with for years, if you wish.
We had some great work this year, so congratulations to everybody. A lot of effort, a lot of passion, a lot of smart thinking, and some great ideas.
Some great insights, especially, that really made you think differently about homeless people, about homelessness. The 3 entries that won are all positive, are all not only positive, but they show solutions instead of just showing the problem.
There was a lot of very emotive, big stories being told, and I was really impressed by how people obviously really felt for the charity and wanted to do good.
There are some very cool individuals out there in Adland right now, extraordinary presenters, a lot of confidence, passion for what they were doing, understanding of how to communicate what it was they were trying to get across to us as the judging panel. It was very impressive, and I think Irish Adland has a lot to be proud of.
The aim for Wide Eye Media was to get creative agencies thinking about cinema in an innovative way. And we saw a lot of innovative ideas. Some were stronger than others. Some actually inspired me in terms of innovations. It's been a great process. I think it's been run really, really well. Very pleased with the standard of entries and very proud to see this team going ahead to Cannes. This has been a fantastic vehicle for us, but more importantly, it's a fantastic thing that we can actually produce an ad for the Peter McVerry Trust that'll be shown in cinemas around Ireland.
It's been great engaging with all of the young creatives, IAPI and the judges, and just overall it's been a fantastic experience for us, and one that will ultimately mean that we are better able to educate the public, get them to understand what we do and who we do it with, help to raise funds to combat that issue, and ultimately have really positive impact in helping tackle homelessness in Ireland.